Michael Jenkins says a Rankin County deputy handcuffed and shot him in the mouth 3 weeks ago. He says he was discharged from UMMC yesterday. Jenkins and another man, Eddie Parker, say they were in Eddie's home in Braxton when 6 deputies entered without a warrant and abused them. Attorneys say Jenkins was charged with aggravated assault and possession of a controlled substance, and Parker was charged with disorderly conduct and possession of drug paraphernalia. Now they are calling for those charges to be dropped and for the deputies involved to face consequences.
What's good, YouTube? Welcome to Visible Truth Media, and I'm your host, 30 God. Today we have a story about 2 individuals that were sitting in their home, minding their business, and their door gets kicked in by officers. Now I want you to try to put yourself in this position right here. Let's just say, for example, the charges were true. No matter what the charges are, I'm not even going to say the charges just yet, but let's just say the charges. You did something wrong, police kick in your door. Do you deserve to be held captive for 2 hours and beat while you're handcuffed? That's the question I want you to answer. We have Michael Jenkins and his friend. I don't know if it's his friend or his brother, but his name is Eddie Terrell Parker, okay? The story gets kind of twisted because as they were tied up by these officers and beat for 2 hours during a raid, they were accused of messing with white women, dating white women. Can you believe that? We got Michael Jenkins over here, man. He was shot in his mouth. Okay, multiple white police officers in Mississippi falsely accused 2 black men of selling drugs and dating white women before handcuffing and brutally torturing them. This police violence has left this brother right here, Michael Jenkins, hospitalized and fighting for his life with injuries that forced doctors to remove his tongue, according to his attorneys. Jenkins was with Eddie Terrell Parker in a private residence in the village on Braxton on January 23rd or 24th. Don't get me lying to you, when the location was raided by 6 officers without a warrant. The officers accused Jenkins and Parker of dating white women and selling drugs, allegations attorneys have denied before handcuffing them. After they were restrained, the officers allegedly repeatedly brutally beat and kicked the men while using a taser on both of them and threatening to kill them. A witness even described the officers participating in something of a taser contest, with Jenkins and Parker being the targets. Jenkins' mother has said the brutal beatdown allegedly reached torturous levels when officers waterboarded Jenkins and Parker by employing the potentially deadly interrogation tactic that had been outlawed at the highest level of the military. Jenkins' mother said she was told by police that her son displayed a gun, which was why he was shot. But Mary Jenkins also said in a GoFundMe account that she started that a witness said her son did not have a gun. The witness told us that Jenkins was beat, tased, and handcuffed while on his knees. The witness also stated that they went back and forth tasing Jenkins and Parker to see whose taser was the strongest. Jenkins was left in critical condition at the University of Mississippi Medical Center. Michael was clinging to his life and unable to talk, but only right at the time. Michael also confirmed in writing that he was in fact handcuffed when shot by deputies. For several weeks after being shot, Michael was in ICU at UMMC on life support. Michael suffered severe injuries to his mouth and head, including having his tongue surgically removed, permanent damage to his eyesight and hearing, and suffering severe debilitating cognitive injuries. Surely, the psychological and physical trauma will last a whole lifetime. There was a press conference after the whole ordeal to make several demands, including that the officers involved be arrested and criminally charged, as well as body camera footage be released and made public. As of today, we haven't got it, okay? But we're gonna look forward before I'm done with this video here. This alleged police brutality took place about 1 week after officers in Memphis, Tennessee beat an unarmed black motorist, Tyree Nichols, so severely during a traffic stop that he died from his injuries 3 days later on January 10th. So we all know about that. But let me tell you something. We gotta see what's up with this body camera footage, okay? I'm actually gonna check for it right now and see if we can get it. It still isn't out. So look, $1 million question for you though. Million dollar question for you. How would you feel? How would you feel if you were sitting in your home, minding your business, man? That's the question I asked in the beginning of this video. How would you feel? You sitting in your home and the police kicking your door and falsely accuse you of shit. Let's just look at the situation in a positive way here, because you know we can be negative all day. The positive thing is this man kept his life. He's like still able to tell the story and learn from this situation. You know, I don't know what too much you can learn from this situation, but it gotta be something. I mean, it's just something positive to think about. I'm trying to get into the habits here of posting the actual stories so you can kind of go ahead and skim it so you can see, because we be getting comments and stuff and people be like, you're lying, your stories is wrong, and I'm reading misinformation. This is what the story is telling you. This really happened. This is a real situation that happened. How the hell you gonna be an officer and you with six of y'all and y'all having a tasing contest on whose taser was stronger? Yo, I'm gonna tell you like this. Don't let this body camera footage get out and this information that we just looked at is true. Okay? Don't let this information be true. Y'all beat him for 2 hours? There's no way this happened without somebody's body camera footage on. If this situation turns out to be true, out of all the stories I've done, if this situation turns out to be true, these are the dumbest officers. These are the dumbest officers of all time. Okay? Because it's like, I ain't about to get into the names. We just gonna do an update when this shit come out. So, you know, how do you protect yourselves against police, whether you committed a crime or not? I'm not even going to just go and say, oh man, they innocent, blase blah. You know what I'm saying? I mean, from what I'm reading, they innocent, okay? But I'm just saying, how do you protect yourselves at this level for 2 hours, man? You gotta be kidding me. Look, man, I'm gonna keep y'all updated on this, but this is what happened out here in Mississippi. And y'all, look, how many stories we got out Mississippi? I mean, there's plenty of them, okay? Stay away from Mississippi. If you're in Mississippi, leave Mississippi. And if you're gonna stay in Mississippi, be prepared to live in Mississippi, if you know what I mean. Shit, man, I'm trying to tell you, this shit don't get old, man. Look, man, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out.